Hey guys, how we doing today? Welcome in. Come on in, come on in. I'm excited to have you here today, and I won't be long, but I want to really talk about really fast. Why am I attracting broke prospect? Why am I attracting broke prospect? When you're in the financial space, when you're in the financial industry, what happened, especially if you're just starting out, you're still learning. You're still just trying to get leads. You're just trying to hit the road running. You're just trying to hit your goal. And you're like, okay, what do I need to do to start attracting more leads? So if you're in the financial space as I am, you're trying to, you get your contract, you get your license, and you're like, okay, what do I need to do to start attracting more leads coming in? But I think the mistakes happen here. So the question of why am I attracting broke prospect, I believe is because you got to take a step back and examine yourself. You may be in an industry that it seems that everyone can benefit. Like in the life insurance industry, everyone need life insurance, right? However, that doesn't mean myself, personal, my brand supposed to market to everyone because I'm only one space. Let's think about Gucci. Does Gucci market to everybody with their purses that are $1,000 and $500? No, they have the exact demographic of who they are marketing to. So one of the things I want you to really consider when you're talking about your industry and talking about your business is ask yourself, who are you serving? Who do you want to serve? Who is this for? Who do you want to serve? Even though we can serve everyone, that doesn't mean that we should be targeting everyone. That's why when you come into my release, my revenue group inside of my Facebook group, the first thing I give to you as a free gift is your ideal client avatar. It's your 2K revenue attraction avatar. And it talks about what your ideal clients are already looking for. What is your name? What do they do? Where do they hang out? The demographic of your ideal client. Because when you identify who you want to talk to and you don't get this shiny object syndrome, your conversation, your posts, and everything related to that avatar will be about them so they can stand out, right? I know in the financial space, financial people, whether you're in life insurance, whether you're a life financial advisor, whether you're a financial coach, they miss that piece right after you get your licensing or whatever your credential. The first thing you need to think about is, well, who do I want to serve? Yes, it's for everyone, but I don't have time to talk to everyone. And I don't want to keep talking to broke prospect that doesn't get the idea of why I should be in this business in the first place, right? And you're talking to the person who cannot qualify you. And here's what I mean by that. You're talking to a person who doesn't understand your business and doesn't understand your industry. So if you're talking to that demographic, you're looking for them validation and for somebody who doesn't qualify you, right? So I remember one time hosting an event, and I thought the event went amazing. I thought the event went great. And I'm talking to someone and I say, hey, how did you think it went? And this person never hosted the event, never had a business before. And it was my fault for going to that person and trying to get opinions on somebody who's never hosted that thing. Right. And I was like, oh, no, I think they went too long in here. I don't think you should do this. I don't think you should have done that. And I'm like wanting to change everything based on that one person's opinion who's never did what I was asking for. So that's the first thing is knowing how to identify a qualified lead and having that free ideal client link that I give you inside of my group, my release, my revenue group, that can help you so you can stop the tire kicking. Nothing worse than people have seen you put out posts and know everything that you do. And then when they come to your calls, they're like, well, this is not for me, or this is too much, or this not ready. But you've seen the information put out way before that call is made. So how you can serve these people is understanding first who your target market are, and is this lead qualified based on what you have to offer, based on do they know? Here are the three things I use to help identify if this is a qualified lead. Go ahead and grab your book, pen, paper. Go ahead and grab it right now so you can identify 3 ways I identify if this is a good lead for me or if this is just a tire kicker wasting my time. Number 1, that person has to know that they have a problem. That's number 1. They has to know that they have a problem. That's number 1, right? So if the person's coming to me, they already know that there is some type of problem. Like if I'm a fitness coach, let's say that, or one of my clients, She helped people with a credit repair. So in her case, let me use that. So in her case, the person who's on the phone already know that they have bad credit. They already know they have bad credit, and they know they need that client's help. So number one, they know they have a problem. Number two, you know you are the ideal financial expert that can help that client in their business. You know you're the go-to person that can help that client. That's number two. You already know that you're the go-to person. There's no reason to second guess yourself. You know that that's who they need to go to. And number three, they have to be able to afford your price. They have to be able to afford your price, because you can talk. I was on the phone when I first started, hours of conversation about just talking to somebody, giving them information. And then when we got to the closing part, getting to the sales part, it was kind of like, and for example, I've always put my fees out there. I don't hide that, right? So everyone knowing my post, anything I do in my 2K revenue attraction factor, teach you how to make your first 2K. In that conversation, we went through a whole new spin to say, hey, this is not what I'm ready for right now, or financially, I can't do this right now. But we went through a whole hour. That was before I know me. Went through a whole hour. So one of the things you want to do, you want to be able to, one, make sure that that person knows that they have a problem. Because if they don't know that there's a problem, if they weren't already looking for a solution for that problem, they're not ready. They're not ready. Because you're not in the market to be trying to convince people. You're in a market for people to say yes, because they already have an existing problem, and they've been searching on YouTube, they've been searching on Facebook, they've been searching on Google for the problem. So you're not coming here say, hey, you have a problem. No, they know they have a problem, because there's a lot of people walking around here with a problem. They're just not ready to get it solved. So you're going deeper. You're only looking for the people who are ready to get their problem solved. They're ready to fix their credit repair. They're ready to buy life insurance. They're ready to get their taxes done. You're only looking for the people who are ready to be served right then and right now. So that's number one. Number two, you have to have ethical professionalism to say, yes, I can help you, right? Yes, I can help you. If you're not the person that can help them, you may need to outsource them ethically to somebody who truly can help them. I don't believe in being jack of all trades and master of none, right? Authority marketing is my jam, right? That's my space. That's where I help. I help financial expert. That's my jam. That's my area. That's where I stick to. So in your financial industry, what do you stick to? Who do you talk to? Who do you help, right? Be that master of that person. Like even in life insurance, do you do final expenses, or do you do mortgage protection, or what is that jam? Because when you get into any industry, the industry comes broad, but what do you want to be the master at? I was known for the queen of live stream all the time, because I will go live just like this and give valuable information, right? So what industry do you dominate that you get that name? You can call that name. Are you the business credit repair expert, or what is that thing that you do so well? So knowing that so well, you're going to stay away from all the things that you don't do that's going to take up your time. So one, non-negotiable factor when you're dealing with people, staying away from broke prospect, is number one, they should know that they have a problem. Number two, you should be ethical, professional, to say, yes, I can help you solve that problem. And number three, they should be able to afford your price. They should be able to afford your price. And if they're not able to afford your price, no matter what they're going to tell you in God's son, you're not going to be able to help them right now. You can provide them with free resources. Like when people come to me, I don't say no to them. I let them know that I have tons of resources, just like I'm doing right now, that can help them grow their business, that I offer daily. During COVID, for a whole month, I went free inside of my group, join my revenue group, inside of my group, just giving them valuable information to prepare their business, so when COVID is over, they can start generating revenue. So with that being said, those three non-negotiable, and understanding who your ideal client is. That's why I give away the first gift you get inside of my group, inside of my free Facebook group, Release My Revenue. I give you the ideal client worksheet, right? The list is a one-page guide, just asking you, who do you talk to? Who do you want to serve? Not who your service is for, because your service may be for everybody, but doesn't mean you want to serve everyone, especially if you're one-man show or if you're a solopreneur. So I want to stay there and listen. If you have not got your ideal client worksheet, I'm going to go ahead and put in the comments and put in the bottom, so you'll be able to grab it. This is my gift to you if you haven't already got it. But this is an opportunity for you to understand who you serve and who your target market is. And if you haven't already, comment below. Go ahead and comment, subscribe, whatever you got to do to get in there. It's your girl, Sherry Summers, your Revenue Master Life Coach. Talk to you later.